All right, hey everyone. My name is Ken. I've got a 2007 Malibu Wakesetter VTX with an Indmar Monsoon 340, and I'm going to be doing a distributor cap and rotor replacement. And what has been happening is I would get out to the lake, and all of a sudden I would get engine fault service required. Just pulling up whenever I would just rev the boat and take off a little bit. And what was happening was the fault codes were registering. I would have a cylinder 1 and a cylinder 8 misfire, and you can basically get to that by just going to the main screen there. Again, I have a 2007, and what was happening, it was the screen, you'd go to setup and you'd go to click down to engine, and you would just read your fault codes. Which was telling me a couple of things. The spark plugs were bad, or potentially the cap and rotor needed to be replaced. And so I did replace all 8 spark plugs and took it out to the lake and actually ran it today. And sure enough, the distributor cap and rotor is my next thing, because the engine was running kind of rough and it would go into limp mode when I would be running it. So what I'm going to show you today is just a step process on how to change the distributor cap and rotor, because I went on YouTube, I couldn't find anything. So I'm just going to show you how to do it. Step 1. Just because you don't have to do this, but just because I like having space to work with, I just went ahead and I'm taking off the main cover piece right here. So as you can see, it's just 6 bolts. There's a sensor that's tapped in right there, but there is your main distributor cap and rotor right there. So what I'm going to do is, just to get more access to the 2 screws to do that, I'm going to go ahead and take those off right now. And you can see it's just 1 screw on the top, 1 screw on the bottom, right down in there. There's my finger right there, and the other screw is right over here. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull it wire for wire, do 1 wire at a time, and I'm going to mark them with a marker just so I remember exactly which wire. So that's step 1. I'm going to show you, here we go, on steps 2, 3, and 4. I don't know how many steps there are, but we'll be done with it. So that's step 1. I just like more room, so I'm going to go ahead and take this off, just 6 bolts, pull it off, and move it. We'll move on.